guys, so we're out this evening. We're going to check on the rye fields and just see how they're doing. Planted those before Labor Day, and we were super dry there for a while, but then like most of the East Coast, we've had a lot of rain and we are no longer in a drought. So anyway, we're going to check on those, just see how everything is going, and Mercy's checking on Apollo, seeing how he's doing now that everything is starting to dry up a little bit. And so anyway, let's see what we can find. All right, so the rye is looking really good. You'll notice how light green the rye is compared to the regular grass. But anyway, it's the fields look like they're coming on pretty good. So a little bit sparse on the right side, but we did go back and reseed some stuff, so hopefully that will come on. But anyway, the other is actually looking really, really thick. So anyway, we've got some calves coming in pretty quick, and so I want to make sure we can get them out here as soon as possible to graze. We try to graze the rye during the winter, and it just gives them a little extra supplement, really helps them out a lot on their weight gain during the winter. During the spring, when we graze the rye on up until the end of April, and it'll keep growing and everything as long as it doesn't get too hot. And we usually get about 5 pounds a day gain grazing the rye and giving them just a tiny amount of feed. And the feed is basically just to keep them coming into the barn on a regular basis. So when we get ready to load, we don't have any problems getting the calves in the barn. But anyway, so the feed doesn't put a lot of weight on them, but the rye sure does. So anyway, during the summer we graze Sudex, and that does pretty well. We get about 3 to 3.5 pounds a day gain per calf. But you know, summertime heat, they like to stay in the shade, so they're really only grazing that Sudex early in the morning, late in the evening, if we leave the field open, you know, during the night. But the problem with that is Sudex is not going to regrow the way rye is, and if the calves lay down in it, if they bed down, it just really smashes it down, and then they don't want to eat it. So we try not to let them graze the Sudex at night for that reason. But anyway, the rye is a little different, so we'll let's ride along and see how the other fields are doing. All right, so this rye field is looking good as well. It's coming along really nice. It does have one spot in the middle there where it looks like it washed just a little bit with all the rain that we've had, but that's okay. We can deal with that. My husband is having a stand built, and then we'll put a redneck blind on top of it for hunting season, so it overlooks this rye field, which is perfect because the deer really like to get in here and tear it up. And you know, I know deer like to eat the grass too, but I need it for my calves. So anyway, we had another one built at a lower rye field, and so anyway, hopefully he and the kids will have some luck this year. So all right, so this is another rye field, and it is looking really, really good. I don't know if you guys can see all the way out there, but that's another blind and stand. And then planted to the left down there is sorghum, and the deer really like to eat that. So hopefully they'll eat that and leave my rye fields alone. All right, let's go down and see how Apollo and Mercy are doing. So Apollo was doing great, and Mercy said that he has dropped a few more pounds, so he's down to 1,132 pounds. So anyway, we'll turn him out for a little grazing here pretty soon. He has a leg injury, has a stifle injury, and so we try to balance his happiness and his health. And so he's in the barn sometimes. Yeah, for like a week, and then we'll turn him out for a few days. Horses can gain weight really fast. So the more he weighs, the worse it is on his leg. So we're trying to like I said, balance his health and his happiness. And when I say he's in the barn, he has the run between two barns. He's under roof in part and out in part, and so he is not locked in a stall or anything. He has lots of space to move around. He's got his choice of hay, he's got fresh water, he's just not out on grass. And so anyway, I think maybe tomorrow, given his good news on his weight, maybe we'll turn him out for a couple of days and give him a little bit of a vacation, if you will. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna head to the house now and get dinner fixed and homework done and all that good stuff that we do in the evenings. But we'll check back in with the Rye in a few days and make sure that's still coming along well, and hopefully our new calves will arrive pretty soon. So hope you guys are having a great day. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you want to say hello to Apollo.